Hi, folks. It's October 24th, 2010. Um, and this is actually my take two of this video because I don't know, something really got screwed up with the first recording. So, yeah. Um, what was I going to say? Right. So, today's topic is a bit slight. It's kind of less serious, maybe a little more just fun. Um, and the topic is your favorite cartoons from childhood. So, I've prepared a list of my top five that I can actually remember. I'm sure there are more, but just whatever came to mind first. So, I prepared a chronological list that I want to share with you, and then I'm hoping you can share your list with me, or also tell me about anything that you agree with. So, I'm sorry about if there's like background noise. This mic is different than the one I usually use, so I'm not as prepared for the sensitivity of the mic. Anyway, um, yes. So my list. Okay, first on my list is Muppet Babies, Jim Henson's Muppet Babies, which aired from '84 to '91, and that was basically about um, Jim Henson's Muppets. Kermit, Miss Piggy, Gonzo, whatever. I would say like the most popular, maybe 10. Um, and the story is that they are kids. They are orphans, and I think, and they're raised by some nanny, whatever. I don't know. I was young. I don't remember that well. But I did love the show. It was really cute. It was just about their adventures. And I was also, a fan of Sesame Street when I was really young. So a lot of those characters crossed over. So if you watched one, you sort of appreciated the other. Um, so that was that. My second one on the list is Tiny Toon Adventures, which aired from 90 to 93. That was a Warner Brothers production, I believe. Um, and similar to Muppet Babies in the sense that they're little versions of older characters from a different series. So there were the baby kitty versions of some of the Merry Melody characters, like uh, whatever, Daffy, and all those. Um, and there were of course some new characters introduced, but it was clever. Um, third one came. I don't have the production years for it, but was Animaniacs, which came right after that, according to Wikipedia at least. And that show was probably the most clever cartoon I've ever seen. Um, I was actually reading up on it a bit before I started recording, just so I don't sound like a total idiot. And what they were saying, and you know, I didn't realize it till I actually read it, but it totally resonates. It was basically like a sketch cartoon show, and it was just brilliant, and the comedy was actually much more appropriate for adults. I mean, it wasn't dirty, but there were lots of implications and political um, references and things like that. And it was a really smart show. And if you haven't seen it, or if you've only seen a couple episodes, you should definitely look for it, like on YouTube or wherever. Definitely worth the time. So that was that. And that was also, by the way, in conjunction with Steven Spielberg. Just interesting little tidbit. Um, the what is with the light? So sorry about that. It looks like I am in some strange laboratory, but I'm not. Okay. Let's see how that one works out. What's next? Next, we have something that started at the same time as Tiny Toons but ran for a bit longer, from 90 to 98, and that was Bobby's World. Now it's kind of dark. Sorry. I look like some sort of zombie. Yeah, my eyes look really red, I just realized. Bobby's World, which was, I don't know that it was produced by Howie Mandel, but, or directed. I'm not really sure. I know he was involved, and he definitely played the voice of the main character and the voice of the main character's father. Um, and it was a great cartoon about a little kid, I would say like maybe kindergarten age or even a drop younger, who had this overactive imagination and sort of lived in his own world, hence the title. Um, so I like really identified with him because I always um, sort of had these like crazy ideas and sort of like crazy images in my head of things that were totally not crazy. Um, so that was a great show, and if you can actually also definitely YouTube that because I've watched episodes of it on YouTube. If you've never seen it, and they also have some really cute musical numbers, so worth looking into. And the last one on my list aired from 93 to 94, just 1 year. It was one of my favorite Sunday morning cartoons, actually. And it was called Double Dragon. So I believe that was, let me see, it was sort of created, I believe there was a movie Double Dragon. I guess it was created in, uh, whatever of that. Can't think of the word. But yeah, modeled after that, I guess you could say. I don't know if the exact storyline was the same because I never saw the movie, but supposedly it was, or almost very similar. I think it's Japanese. Um, so that was more of like an action kind of, you know, like karate crime fighting sort of thing. Very different than the other ones that I on my list, which are pretty much comedies. Um, so yeah, that was I was like a little bit older then, so I guess I needed something more. Uh, so that is the last one on my list. That's number five. I'm sure that some of you have seen at least one of these, so please let me know what your opinions are. And also, um, these were from the late 80s to early 90s. That's when I was a kid. I was born in 84. I don't remember too much before like 88. So, but share what you appreciated when you were a kid, even if that was like, early 90s and later or early 80s or whatever, because the early 80s had some great cartoons also. But I only saw them as reruns, so they don't qualify for my list. All right. Take it easy.